So today they are in full bloom. Look at that, guys. Flowers. And this is the variegated one. So that's the flower of my string of hearts last June 2020, but the variegated and the green one were in bloom. So on this video, guys, I'll be showing you what the fruit or the seed pod of the string of heart looks like, and then the seeds. Then I'll be showing you how I hard trimmed my string of hearts and how will I grow and multiply a single pot of these hearts. Also be showing you guys how to grow string of hearts by seeds, by tubers, by cuttings in water and in soil. So at the end of this video, guys, we'll see the 4 weeks growth of the string of hearts, and we'll know then what's the fastest way to grow this plant. So is it by cuttings, by tubers, or by seeds? So let's see. So this is my string of hearts, guys, and I don't know if you can see that. That's the seeds there. See the seed pod there. It already opened and you can see the seeds came out now. Glad that it's there in between the strings. That's why it wasn't able to fly, or else I'm gonna lose that seeds. And then I have another one in there about to come out as well. See, there's 4 seeds. It's not yet open, but the one behind already open and about to fly. So we have to get that now before they leave us. And that one in there, it's open as well. So we have loads to harvest. Okay, let's do it now. Guys, these are the seeds of my string of hearts that I harvested. So I just got the seed pods and I put it in here, or else they're gonna fly. When I put it on this bag, they're still attached to those hairy flying things that's connected to the seeds, but now the seeds are already separated from that. So it's like that. So I already separated it from the hairs. So this is my string of hearts, guys. So yeah, I put it out here. So as you can see, it's not very happy anymore, but there's still some leaves in here. So yeah, we'll untangle it and see how long it is. So this is it, guys, untangled. I think this is 4 feet. Yeah, there. So as you can see, there's no much leaves there now. So what we're gonna do is I will hard trim it. Hard trim. So yeah. So I'm gonna remove all the stems and I'm gonna repot the bulbs to a new potting mix. This one, guys, as you can see, it's very long but nothing here now. So as you can see, guys, the bulbs are already showing there. Before it doesn't have any bulbs, but now, yeah, you can see it now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I already took one from here before. So I gonna cut the stems to there, and then we look on this stem what we can use from this. So this middle stem, I can still use this. This is what we need, the node, because that's where the roots and the new leaves will come out. I'm gonna cut all those strings. Spring soon, so it will be okay. Some string, guys, they develop bulbs. I examined mine, there's no bulbs forming. have a tiny seed pod, but I don't think it's gonna grow anymore. See that? There. Why am I doing it? It's getting dark now. Okay, these are my cuttings. Change the soil now of this. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that roots. So these are what I've got, guys. There's so many bulbs. It wasn't like this before because I when I repotted it, it doesn't have any bulbs, or if there is, I didn't notice. Maybe there's only one or two. But look at here, these guys. So this is what we're gonna repot. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do with the cuttings, so I'll put some in water and some on a potting mix. So we'll see which one will have roots first, if the one in water or the one in soil. So I already selected which ones I'm gonna put in the soil. We'll just put it over the soil. Yeah, that's why I chose this long one, so I can do it like that, straight to the soil like that. And then the other short ones, okay, I'll go back to that later. Put some soil. And then for the water, so I have a test tube here. My vase or vase, they call it here. So I chose the longer stems. So I cut this, and each end is cut, so you don't know which one is the top and the end and the start of the stems. So you don't know which one will be the which end will be on the water. If you always, look or examine your string of parts, you're gonna know which one is the end and which one is the top. So the string of parts, they're always hanging like that, and I can see it. And you see the node, guys, facing down, that's the end. This one is facing down, so it means that's the end. And the one that we want to put on the water is this other end. That's the one on top. So when it's hanging, it's like that, guys. So the leaves pointing down and the node is also pointing down. So that's what we want to put onto the water. So we'll just put it like that. Oops, going up. Okay, I'll show it more later. And then another one. So how will we know, guys? So if the leaves are not pointing down like this one, so you're confused, it's not pointing down. So pointing each side. So which one will be on the water? So look at the node again, guys. So the node should be pointing down like that. So we already know which one is the end. So okay guys, so that's how it should be. It's alright if some of the leaves are in the water. It's okay. I saw that from other people and that's alright. So that's the string of hearts on the water. So this is the one we put straight onto the soil. So the leaves are a bit, the stems are up a bit, so we need to, I'm gonna add some soil into it. Yeah, just to cover the stems. And then I gonna water this. Gonna spray water. After 2 days, I'll spray water on it to encourage it to root. Okay, so this stem should be down there, should be sticking to the soil, because how will it root if the stem is up and away? Okay, so it should be like that. Some stones on the stems to make it heavy and push it down, because it's up and away. Okay, to push the stem down, we put some more stones. So I just put it here because this is just just to show you guys after a month what gonna happen. So I gonna repot this soon as it rooted, because I wanna show to you that it gonna root. So I gonna uproot it just to show you. So might as well just put it on this, because it's not yet the final part of these cuttings. Okay, and then guys, we're gonna plant the bulbs. So as you can see, it's so big. And that's the top, because that's where we cut it earlier. So I'm gonna put one bulb in there, and this one, that's the top. And it's dark there because that's the one exposed, because it's not fully buried onto the soil. It's like a little potato. Tiny bulb. So there you go guys. So my soil is very gritty. I use cat litter. So that's the end there. We put this one in the middle. That's the stem, and then the bulb is forming there. Oh, that's nice. So that's what it looks like guys. If you see something like this on the stem of your string of hearts, you can plant it under the soil, and yeah, it's gonna grow big. Okay, I wanna put this one guys on top, so I gonna see what will happen to this. Okay, so there's stem on each end, so we'll see where it's gonna grow. I think it's gonna form another bulb on this one, on this side. So I don't want to bury it to see. I think there will be one bulb there and one bulb here and another there. So yeah, we won't bury that too deep. It's just there, so we can see. Just like that. We still need to bury it a bit, because or else it won't grow big, because bulb won't grow big if it's out. So should be buried. We just wanna know where it is. That's why it's not too deep. Okay guys, so these are the cuttings. Then this bulbs. Okay guys, today is day 7. I can see 3 germinated already. So those from bulbs, I don't see any sprout yet, but the bulb of course is alive. So I think there's some new, I don't know if those are roots or stems that gonna come out. This is the one we're trying to root in water. The roots there. Nice one. So it's growing roots now. Day 7. So today is the 4th week of the string of hearts that I planted. So I'll give you an update now of their growth in a month. So on these 3 pots here, I planted bulbs there, but obviously there's no visible growth, so I don't want to disturb the bulbs. I don't want to dig and see if they're growing roots or stems or whatever, so we leave it there. I'll just update you again. But on this one pot in here of bulbs, we can see clearly see a new growth. Look at that, guys. So there's a new stem. So that's the 1 month growth of the bulb. Oh, so cutie. So that's it, guys. And then, guys, the cuttings that I planted is directly to the soil, so there's no visible growth as well, not much, but I can see one here. So on this one stem here, guys, as you can see, there's new growth as well. There's two new string, and I can't see any roots yet, but it's nice to see that it's growing two new stems. So I'll leave it here. Then this one, guys, it's growing roots now. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, look at that. There's tiny roots growing in there now. Here as well, guys. So there's a new stem that gonna come out, and that's a new root. So this is just a small cutting. New stem as well there, guys. You can't see it clear, but I can see it. There's a new stem that gonna come out there. So guys, the ones I planted directly in soil, there's only a little growth because my soil is too dry. So if you do it, you should keep the soil moist to encourage growth, because I'm not watering. I forgot about them that I was doing this experiment. So yeah, but they're alive, guys. It's just too slow to grow because it's so dry, as well as those in pots. As you can see, they're very dry, so just keep them moist and they're gonna grow more than this in a month. So guys, here are the seedlings. So the string of hearts from seeds from the same plant that I propagated in soil and water and by bulbs. So these are the babies, and as you can see, it's growing well as well, but there's no true leaves yet, the heart leaves. So these are just the, I forgot what you call that, the first leaves that gonna come out from the seed, but that's not yet the hearts. So okay, so that's nice to see that the seeds germinated. Oh, look at how tall it is. Not too tall, but yeah. All right. And finally, guys, the ones that we propagated in water. So obviously you can see a big growth in this. Look at that. There's already one set of leaves on each string. That's amazing. So this is the fastest way to grow your string of hearts, by water. So here's the cuttings, guys, that we propagated in water. So I want to show them to you guys. So three of them doesn't have roots, and the tree has roots already. So look at the growth. See that there's no roots, but look at that. As well as this one, see, and this one, look at that. So many leaves now and doesn't have any roots, but look at that leaves. Oh, that's amazing. And then these three here, they have roots, like this one, that one root there, but the growth, it's a longer cutting, so it has a, come on, new leaves there, and new there as well, new string. That's nice. And then this one has tiny roots there, root, and a tiny growth in there. And then lastly, this one in here, look at the roots. So there's two roots there, and the growth is so long. So yeah, guys, so these are the result of the 4 ways of planting string of hearts. So if you want the fastest way to reproduce your string of hearts, so you better do it by cuttings in water, because as you can see, there's more growth, more roots, and more longer strings, unlike the one from bulbs. and the one from seeds, especially the one directly into the soil. So there's a growth, but there's many growth as well. It's just that too small. You have to keep the soil moist. Alright, so thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like my Facebook page, Purple and Thorns, follow my Instagram account, Purple and Thorns, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, guys.